Hey y'all, it's Brina, aka Savage Love. I'm back with part two of Savagely Broken. It's been 3 days since the last time I talked to y'all or read my story, but I'm back today with part two, as I said, and I just been really taking time to give God a lot more of me. Going to work, coming home, getting in my prayer closet, spending more time with my kids, and um just taking a little bit more time to myself. It's been a week since I've been single, and you know, I have my days, my good days, my bad days, but I know they're all days that were destined by God. So here's part two, and y'all tell me, like, comment, share what y'all feel, and I'll keep posting, and y'all just in hopes that, you know, it'll do what it do. How do you wake up one day and no longer love me, no longer fight for me, no longer call, no longer text, no longer say I love you, ma? How could he know all the right things to do and say to make me fall so deeply in love, just to just to up and one day throw it all away? I woke up today with Wale Matrimony on my mind. It was the first song he ever sent me through text. It brought butterflies to my stomach and a hope to my heart that I feared most. I wanted to believe so bad that he loved me genuinely, but there was a resistance in my mind all the time. 1 John 4:18 through 19. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. Lord, was I being punished? Because a lot of the times I felt like it. The heartbreaking memories of my past every time we got into a heated argument. As it has been a week since the last time I saw him, and the hardest pill to swallow is having to wean myself off the man that I love. God has really been doing a number in my life though, and it feels good. Although the tears fall from my eyes from time to time, and I want to text and call him so badly. I just knew in my heart that we truly needed this time apart. I found myself still looking out the window sometimes, hoping he would come around the corner, as he always had done. But this time I realized it wasn't happening. Things weren't the same anymore. I guess he finally got fed up with seeing himself be so deeply in love with me. He stopped showing up like I always knew he would. It was a good thing though, because if he hadn't stopped himself from always showing up, I never would have found myself the way that God intended for me to. There's no greater love than kingdom love, and I knew my father was keeping him away so that he could show me that if I ever truly wanted to believe that he loved me, that I would first have to know there's no love greater than our Father in heaven. I had experienced being broken before, and I knew that only my Father in heaven would take this pain from me. I had to surrender. I had to surrender. I had started going to church a little bit more and giving God more of my time. My eyes began to open to the truth that I was really broken and how much I allowed his brokenness to get inside of me. Even in our separation, he still blamed me for not wanting him. Honestly, I didn't, because I knew he hadn't changed. And because he saw no fault in himself. How could a 49-year-old man be so cold? I was doing the research now and studying my word. I'm determined to find myself and how to break through this curse on my life that had me bound to brokenness. I saw him for what I knew was in his heart. I saw that he was fighting himself the same as I was. He was fighting against the voices in his head and outside too. All the things that were meant to break us apart eventually did. Quite honestly, I knew he truly wasn't ready to commit to me anymore. Too many hurtful things had been said between the both of us. However, here I was crying out to God, praying for him to fix this mess, and not quite understanding that it was destined to happen. Without God, we can do nothing.